It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports.
Taking it about the 1. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Come on, come on.
Richardson going right to the air.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Richardson to throw.
He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 29-yard line. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
First and 10. Here's Richardson with it.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
The Colts are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate. The always tough NFL.
And Richardson looks to throw once more.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Richardson on 4th down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Another run with Sanders. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. Oh, what a move. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
And now a stoppage. It looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, are going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. They'll try to throw now. Cousins. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. They'll start by running the option to the right. 6 yards there on the keeper at 2nd down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
On 2nd down, it's Richardson to throw it.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And that's football 101, isn't it? Tip your cap to the rookie. He knocked that one away, but he better not relax. They're going to test him all game long.
Robinson's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets his football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32.
Richardson looking to throw this.
Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kaiser White.
And the Cardinals are going to take possession of the football. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
The numbers for Sanders last week: 13 carries, 65 yards, and a touchdown as well.
Now an in route as Cousins will just pop this forward.
They've won 2 straight games and have done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Cousins to throw it. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Ray McCloud, his first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Cardinals take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
1st and 10, it's Richardson.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Teams talk all the time about stretching the defense, and nothing stretches the field more than a deep ball, and I mean a deep ball. That one didn't connect, but certainly they'll be back on their heels.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39.
Now Richardson back to throw it.
The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field.
While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
3rd and long for Richardson. This one completes Alec Pierce.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 22-yard line. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. After run, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Colts in possession. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Play action. Now Richardson.
And a coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Cards are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
Following the interception, Cousins.
That's swung out wide to Sanders.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. On play action, Cousins. Toward the sideline, and that is a nice catch as he's able to tiptoe his way out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive linemen said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Cousins on 1st down. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
2nd down and 3.
Now Cousins.
Finding Ertz again. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Play fake. Cousins. This is Smith with a grab. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The end result, 21 yards. To throw, Cousins.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
They'll throw again, Cousins. And that is incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the play did on the last one.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
Running left, Taylor. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shot along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. So here are the Cardinals to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 43 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing, Cousins. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. From the 41, Cousins. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it's 3rd and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Cousins now. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. Yeah, this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And you figure, Charles, they have enough time here in the first half, more than a minute, to put a drive together, at least get them in position to try a field goal.
Yeah, they've got all 3 timeouts at their disposal, so I'm actually thinking bigger. With those 3 timeouts, that amount of time on the clock, I'm thinking about trying to get a touchdown and settle for a field goal.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. From the gun, it's Taylor. Yannick Ngakoue in on the stop.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to have a 1st down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. That one goes for 8 yards.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. He's going deep for Brown. And this one is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
A final shot before the half. Richardson. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 35. So we reach halftime here in Glendale with the Cardinals on top. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Time to give you folks at home a look around the NFL on this first official weekend of fall. So let's get to it. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New York.
No break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3. Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Cardinals ready to go here to start the third quarter. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They go play action. Cousins. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing is Cousins. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Cousins. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. And taken right at the 35. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at the 40. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. Robinson up the middle. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Richardson. And he rifles one incomplete.
We're seeing these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one there scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 26. Back to the ground with Robinson. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And the stop will come inside the 4. 60 yards rushing forward now to this point.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
Fournette trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. This Fournette territory here, and he's alone in the backfield on 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle, and this time he is in. Yes. Leonard Fournette, his 1st rushing touchdown on the year, and the Colts have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good, and the lead is now 14-10. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Third down, the Colts beefing up the secondary. 6 defensive backs in the game. Now Cousins. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
I like the fact that they didn't overcomplicate things on that call. 3rd and 2. Just run the quick little hitch, which they did. Ball's out of quarterback's hands. And yes, indeed, they pick up the first down.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. Right back to Sanders on first down. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Cousins. This will be swung out here for counter. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. DeForest Buckner in on the tackle. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Here's Cousins. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Cousins to throw it. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away, no good. And that will keep this a 4-point game. So plenty of leg, but it's the accuracy there that lets him down.
Yeah, he hit it really well. I think this might have been good from 55, but you'll see it just conk off that upright, and they're denied a chance at 3 points.
Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. 2nd down. Here's Richardson. He's going deep for Brown. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. He completes it to Beckham. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the 4th. 1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. And that is incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. The corner blitz pays off there as they sack him for a loss of 5. Well, the number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty.
but I actually like the call. And the reason? It shows me a head coach has faith in his team overall. First, on the offensive side, thinking they can pick it up, but also knowing that he has faith in his defense that if they don't, they'll go out there and stop them. I like the confidence he showed.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he'll get this to the 32.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Meanwhile, Cousins throw into the hands of the receiver, Chenault. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. 3rd and short yardage, Cousins. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Here's J.K. Scott now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And this will be taken at the 13. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. On 1st down, Richardson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And incomplete on the deep ball. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. 2nd down and a run by Robinson. Room here to run. And this is going to be a Colts 1st down as he gets this up past the 30. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
19 yards there on the catch and run. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Richardson on the bootleg here. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Robinson is into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
The pickup of 6 brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Cousins. He's got the hook up to McLeod. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Into the hands of Sanders. Into the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Cardinals got to go quickly. Hustling to the line. Now a dump off here complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Cousins. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Here's Cousins. That one caught along the sideline. Did he stay in? Yes, he did. But hang on here. A penalty marker is on the field. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. Cousins. That swung out wide to Sanders. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. 3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Colts force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust. And unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout. And they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of the battle. But bottom line, you got to keep your cool. That was not an example of doing that.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different.
Yeah.